All right, another live stream here. OCRP GTA 5. Finally got that right. We're on the main server. We got on before. I know there's some event that people are planning to get. Let me turn this down. Get some stuff done here. But before I get moving forward any further, at another follower I'd like to give thanks to and a shout out for. Came in after my last live stream. Looks like a Sharp Shot or Sharpie Shot. Thank you for that follow. Definitely means a lot to me here. So now let's go ahead and get everything kicked off. I'm just trying to move my screen around here a little bit so I can actually see everything. Let me shorten. I'm trying to get things up without having OBS up and watching the stream. So far we look good. Okay. So the goal right now is we got to make some money. I want to go buy that, I think it's a Sand King I'm looking at. We are fishing, right? Yes. So let's get up over here. The fishing spot was up on the north side of 68. Yes, it was. So I can, I think that's all dirt road ramping past. So we'll take, I want to say that's Zancudo, or we could take 68. Actually, we could take 68 and then run up Route 1 to the fishing place. But let's grab the old green machine here. Green machine. There we go. There we go. Fix my headphones here too real quick. Everything looks good, and it all does. Sweet. Okay, let's get moving. So how's everybody's Sunday been going so far? We finally had clear skies again and no rain, and actually got some yard work done, you know, mowed the yard and all that good shit. Let me turn the volume up on the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on out this way. I'm not going to want to do too much at the very moment of breaking some laws, even though that's what I want to do. I want to wait for more people to get on. There's not a lot at the moment. I say moment because there was some talks for a planned event that a lot of guys and girls were looking at doing. I don't want to say anything yet, and oh, I should get some gas too. Well, we can get it on the way out. And I don't want to say anything to spoil it with what they got planned. They may have already announced it, but I'll leave that up for them to follow through those announcements. There we go. We'll hold at 60. But if they do have it, I think it's going to be awesome, and then the server's going to get full fast. So curious as to how it's going to play out with their scenario. I think they want like an all hands on deck, and if that's the case, I'll be more than happy to join up with them and see what kind of Jerry Springer I think that should give you an idea what kind of Jerry Springer vibe we can pull off there. So how's everybody's weekend been? I know mine's been not too bad, chilling mostly. We've had some pretty good rain the last few days, and yesterday was the first half day. I think it rained a little bit in the morning, if I remember. I don't know, I didn't really go outside. It was kind of in the morning, and got a lot better in the evening, so that was good. I've been messing around with Adobe Premiere. I've been using Apple's Final Cut Pro X for all my video editing. I used to use Adobe Premiere a long time ago, but at the time when I had it, it wasn't that big for HD. I think it had 720, but 1080 30 frames was the best it was able to do. I couldn't get it up to 60 just because of the version it was. It was an older version. So from there I went over to Sony Vegas Pro, and oops, there we go. That one's a good program. A lot of features to it, and it takes a little bit of a learning curve, I will say, but I loved it to death. But I got an Apple at work as my laptop because I got to choose what laptop I wanted, and I'm fairly Linux proficient, so Apple's nothing to me. So I went ahead and opted to go with that, and we do video editing of our council meetings because I work for the local government, and post them up on YouTube. So, you know, nothing fancy, just break up the segments, the agenda and stuff like that. I think I'm just going to pass this guy. And we use Final Cut for that. So I got Final Cut, and I was using it for some video editing a while back, just for testing, getting used to it. But I wanted to get back to Adobe Premiere, and so I went out and grabbed Adobe Premiere again and did my last video with it. And a little bit of a learning curve, so I had to get used to, I mean, all the features were there, it just seemed like some of it was in different places. And then the color correction was a little different than what I was used to. I mean, mind you, the Premiere I used, God, I think this was even before they were doing CS. I mean, that should give you an idea. You know, 720 was the HD format at the time. 1080 was just breaking the market. Okay, I think I might have dated myself a little bit there. But, yeah, so I gave it a shot, and I like what they have. So I've been getting back into it. I have, like, After Effects, Photoshop. Come on. I have, like, After Effects, Photoshop, Illustrator, so I'm kind of used to those. I'm fairly decent with Photoshop, but After Effects, I've used it just for little things, nothing major. So now I'm trying to get in making my own custom intros again, then the standard templates that come with the editing programs. So I have something kind of cool I'm working on. I like where it's going, but it's not quite where I want it at yet. So as soon as I get that done, that will be placed as the intro to all the videos that go up on YouTube. And maybe I might use it as you know, my loading intro for Twitch here, but we'll see. All right, let's get some gas. I have my iPad running here as well. Oh, Deadman71, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Witch Doctor realm here. Alright, so as soon as we finish up the gas, I don't think there's a lot of people still on here. I'm just take a quick peek. Yeah, things are still a little unquiet on the server. I do know people are going to be getting up on here soon. That'll give us some time, but in the meantime, we're going to grind some money so I can go buy the Sand King. Alright, let's... Oh! What the... Holy shit, I don't know what happened there. That was... Okay. Well, let me grab some water since I need that. And grab a hamburger since I need that. Okay, let me go grab my car and figure out what the fuck happened there. Okay. Good thing that was recorded so I can go back later on and take a look at the video when I edit. For whatever reason, he just flew out of the car. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, the thing I'm learning with all the doing the video stuff here, it's stuff I used to do a bazillion years ago. How things have changed make life easier. But it's got a little bit of a learning curve, so I try to squeeze in when I can, what I can, on figuring stuff out. And I pick it up pretty fast, and usually it just re-triggers my memory. It's like, oh yeah, that's what this does, or that's how I do that. And then it's like right back to where it was. I don't think anybody's out here watching. Let me just get around to Dead Man's Rock. I might bust out Super Dave a little later on too. I haven't decided yet. I wouldn't mind buying that big old monster truck. I don't know how much it is, because that would fit Super Dave's persona pretty well. But right now, with the truck, I want to do like a redneck character with it. So I'm trying to come up with some pretty good, funny, wrong, redneck names. So I can, kind of be goofy with him. Oh shit, missed my turn. What happens when I don't pay attention to where I'm going and just start driving? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was going to see if I could squeeze in some extra streams next week, but realized that's not going to happen out too well with me. Tuesday, I know I'm going to be home, but it's my wedding anniversary, and I don't think the wife would be too happy if I be like, sorry, honey, I'm going to go stream. She might not have a little bit of a field day with that one. Wednesday, of course, I got my stream. Monday, I do. And Thursday, I know I won't. This is our last week. We have a tournament that we're attending on Saturday. My whole family's in martial arts, so once a year we have a tournament. So we're just kind of finalizing all of the events we're going into and making sure we look good. I'm nowhere near prepared for it, so I only signed up for 2 events out of all of them that we're capable of doing. I went on shift before I left the server the last stream, and it's still not kicking off. Well, let me okay, well let me go and re-go back on shift again. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Or maybe I'll civilian close it and go back on. Oh, I think I know what the hell happened. I think I broke it. Let me see if we can fix this. Because I was on shift as a miner and then switched over to a fisherman, and it shouldn't have broken anything, but I know when I was messing around with just my own test server, it did, and I didn't think about how to go and fix it because it was just a test server, more for messing around with trying to write scripts and modules. So let's just hightail it, break some laws here. Shoo. I didn't break my car, did I? Nah, we're okay. That thing was barely stuck in the ground. Must have been raining. Alright, let's hightail it down. Actually, let's go off and... see, that's the only thing I hate is having to drive all the way back out here to see if it's fixed it. Let's go off and back on shift. I hope... it shouldn't mean I need to take their truck out, because I've done it with the car before. Alright, we'll just kind of lock it at 90 so we draw some attention and not too much. Actually, we'll draw a lot of attention. Oh shit, there we go. My Xbox controller was giving me some issues earlier, and I thought I had it all dialed back in, but the left stick is still a little on the touchy side. Hang on one second, I gotta close the door to the where my dogs are at, because otherwise they're gonna get on this bark fest. Give me one second, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I need to be able to soundproof this room out a little bit. The hell? Okay. Not too much further. Should take me about a minute or two to get over there. I don't know what. Oh shit! That was close. That was really close. That was really close. I was fortunate for all the locals there slowing me down. That's the first. I have not seen somebody out here on the Great Ocean Highway here since I've been on server. So that's actually kind of good. I think they're catching on. Unless nobody was in that, but alright, you know. You gotta give it some gas, dude. Oh, there we go. Poor car needs to get washed. Hopefully it's not a bug for the job that I'm all stuck up on here. What has he got going on here? Alright, let's keep it semi-legit here for a second. Good enough. I'll get probably pulled over here on the way. There we go. Lock the cruise control so we're not tearing too bad. Oh, shit. Okay, so it was okay, yeah, now I know where we're at. Nobody coming after me, so that's a good sign. Nope, make the light, make the light. Don't tell me no way, yes way. I don't. Let's go around this. Sorry, taking too long. Actually, let me go to the fishing job first instead of to the job center. There we go. Or no, let's go to the job center. We'll go unemployed, go back on fishing, and then go back to the fishing job. See if that resets everything. Job center is what? Right there, right? Yeah. Excuse me, gotta get through. Sorry. I could turn right on red, can I? And not stop? There we go. Okay. Like all I wants to do is make some money. Hello. Come on, go over it. There, Jesus Christ. Alright, so we're gonna go unemployed. Now we're not doing any job. Now let's go back to fisherman. Now let's go on duty. And see if that works. Let's spin that car around. Yeah, because I had the same issue last stream. I tried to go onto the fishing job and there was nothing there. And so somebody's like asked me if I had put myself on a job, and I thought I did. Anybody coming? I don't see anybody. I need to make sure I'm my... Yeah, okay, I got a gun on me too. Da-da-da. This is fun. I'd rather be out fishing. I'm losing out on some money here. Come on. This is the ghetto down here. Nobody's... Well, I shouldn't say nobody. There will be people down here. It was green for somebody. Make sure I don't... Okay. There we go. Roll down the window, so... Well, that dude, like, totally ran it. Make my own lane. Come on, move out of the way. Alright, so... We don't have work clothes, because it's just a regular clothes for fishing. So if I go work clothes... Now technically I'm on ship because you can see the truck return there and the truck pickup there. So with that, I mean, well shit, I'm already on it, so let's just go do it. 'Cause this one you can just make more per hour.
That's just the way it is.
Got away, lady. Let's see if we can make it over there without getting into too much trouble. Feeling like on the movie Italian Job. Have you ever seen that with the the 3 Mini Coopers tearing through town?
Hola. Hola, hermano.
Oh. I'm trying to be all Johnny Law here and lights are green. Oh, you fucker. I need to pull it over. You ass. How's the car look? Oh shit, he's pissed. I don't need to stomp the crap out of AI. We'll just... Yeah, I'm okay. I don't have any scratches on the car, so I didn't really hit him too hard. Alright, make our turn. Just because I'm looking over and... Ah, damn it! Pull back over here. I think I've had too much sun today out mowing. Where can I pull in at? Yeah, there we go. We'll just pull in right here. Get out of the car, pretend like we gotta look at it. Yeah, just a slight scratch. Seems to be okay otherwise. Let's go up to the mechanic on our way out. Alright. Maybe we'll settle down on some of the reckless driving. Maybe not. I keep forgetting to test out the texture packs on here to see if they'll roll on the server here. Because I have a couple texture packs that will definitely liven things up. Oh, you know, like 4K texture quality. Not sure what it. Well, I can't really say what it's going to do to my system because I just built the new one. Oh my god, I need to get out of the city here. People can't drive, neither can I. Come on. Nobody behind us. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and wait 10 minutes for the light to change. That's something I want to look into, see if I can write up a script to give these traffic lights an actual logic flow to them. Because there's sometimes I'll hit them right when they turn red and they'll turn green within like 20 seconds. And then I'll get up to them right when they turn red and you're sitting there for days waiting. This area is a little on the confusing side to get around in. Come on, let's go. Got shit to do here. Oh, come on. Got the good old AI like cussing me out. That's fun. Oh shit. I passed it. Take a U-turn up here. Come on, truck. Oh, nasty cold. Yeah, those spring colds are just as bad as summer colds. Not much going on here. I'm trying to get the fishing job. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, fishing job squared away here because it still didn't launch for me like last time. So I'm trying to figure out if it's a bug or what's going on. Alright, so there is not necessarily a repair in here. Oops. Oh wait, was there a... I just back up to it maybe? Alright. Close enough. That's the only way I know how to fix the thing in here. Look like we're okay. And usually it's supposed to charge you like 50 bucks. Oh yeah. I know my wife works for the county health, and I'm always worried about her being around everybody coming in that's sick and bringing it home to the rest of us. One of my former jobs a bazillion years ago, well not that long ago, I was the IT manager for a casino, and I hated going on a casino floor because you just didn't know what you were gonna get. God, I remember back in the day when swine flu first came out, I wound up catching it from the casino, and I'm going to the doctor like, well, good luck with that. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely get all kinds of people in.
We need to meet up for drinks.
Fucking shit!
Like, I purposely picked IT so I didn't have to overly work with too many people except my coworkers. So I wouldn't have to catch some nasty bug and bring it home. It spreads like wildfire in my house. It's like when my daughter's sick, I'm like, No disrespect, I just don't want to be around you right now.
Priority over 5:30 Eastern.
Oh, somebody's finished out their priority. Cool. And I think we're okay. Let's bust out. I just need to get up to the highways.
I'm speechless.
Yeah. I think at the time when I just got mine, it's just because it's what I knew. And now that I have it, I try to make it a somewhat of a point not to... Or I wouldn't say a point, but I have like Purell and everything at my desk. So as soon as you see me come walking back, I'm like treating like everybody's got the zombie virus and Purelling my hands and everything else. But this year has been a really bad year for the cold. All the flu bug and everything else that's been out. We're all gonna sit. I'm just gonna go. Bye. Oh shit, that was close. Oh my god, 900 seconds. I wonder what he did. That's a long time to be sitting in jail.
Hey there. Can't wait to meet up later.
I'm not gonna be able to thread any needles here. Now I can. Take the light. Barely. Maybe not. I wonder how is it any different from going to the school to the library? You're still going to a public place and spreading germs. I mean, when mine's sick, it's like just park it in bed and watch TV and hear some food. That's funny, though. Yeah. I know my mom was always like this. Well, if you're not that sick to get up and out of bed to tell me you're sick, then you can go to school. It's like, seriously. You know, a lot of people weren't overly too happy when you're coming to school sick and then everybody else is getting it, you know, just kind of spreading the love, I guess. Now with where I'm at, it's like if you come in sick, the boss will be like, just work from home. It's like, thank God. Which I think that's probably one of the best perks, you know, with the job. It's either go home and just rest, or I can, you know, remote into work and still do what I need to do. Just not be around people and make them sick. Oh shit, that guy was flying. Yeah, I don't get to do that really ever, just because work's only a couple miles down the road. But there have been times where I've had to remote in just to take care of something. But I mean, our network is pretty well spot on. I don't really handle much of the networks anymore. I'm more on the 911 side, emergency services now. Because my boss is going to be retiring, he needs to pass on all that knowledge. So I'm handling all the police stuff, like their CAD system, the connection back to state and federal for, you know, the we call it CLETS here, which is the NCIC check. And for fire, they have their own fire database that they use and program. And they have their EMS stuff in there as well, so you got all the HIPAA compliance and things like that. So I just been trying to get all the knowledge I can from that stored into my brain before he leaves. Municipal city. My wife is county, so we have like this little rivalry thing going on. But, you know, we're such a small town, and yeah, the county offices are in our town also. So we kind of work close together for the most part. We have a backbone link between the two for stuff that we need. There we go. Now we can get on the boat. And it also helps that there's one guy that I know for certain. He used to work in the IT for the city, so he's with the county now. So having, you know, that one person on the other side knowing what we know, or, you know, how our stuff works, makes it just that much better. Nice. If I remember right, what Aurora was... I'm still a little blank. I want to say, was it towards the northeast of Denver? I remember looking in the Cherry Hill area when I was originally going to move out that way. But it's been a bit. Most of it now is I'm in an Uber or a taxi somewhere. Okay. I just gotta kind of watch going through here because there's rocks out here. If you hit some of these waves and bottom out, you can crash your boat and have to swim back. Oh, geez. Yeah, that guy was something else that did that. I haven't been staying up on the news reports on it, but I thought that he was trying to plead insane or something along those lines, or did they get that for him? Seriously, they shouldn't be getting away with any of it. Yeah, well, I think like people thought it was like part of the publicity. I think it was when Batman came out. Was that it? And so he was like dressed up like the Joker or something like that. Okay. Yeah, he'd have to go like in solitary, because I think if he dropped out in general, they'd probably beat the crap out of him. There we go. So we can start fishing out here. And go this. There we go. Pretend we're fishing while we catch some fish. Yeah, I don't know what causes people to flip anymore. It definitely wasn't or maybe I'm just too young to remember, but you know, back when I was growing up, it wasn't like that. I think the one and only school shooting that I had to deal with was with a rivalry school, where a kid went in and shot 4 students, took them all hostage, and shot a teacher because the teacher failed him. I think it was economics. I don't even remember the class off the top of my head. And he lied on his application that he had his high school diploma, because failing econ, he didn't get it. And he worked for HP, and so they found out that he didn't have it, lied on his application, and terminated him for it. So he went back and took it out on the school. That was like 89, 90, 91, right around there. Yeah, even Columbine, I remember that one on the news. I was just kind of in disarray with everything that's going on now. It just kind of blows me away. We have our political discussions at work about it, you know. Here we are in a sense, government employees, and we're not supposed to have a political opinion, but our office, we get pretty heavy into it. And usually I try to avoid the politics as much as possible because they can kind of cause some havoc with friendships and stuff. See, yep, there's the bridge. I say I should be able to see the bridge from here. Yeah, I know our boss has talked about it like once, and it's like, we're right by the break room and where everybody comes in and out at. Would advise just kind of keeping it quiet or go outside somewhere at lunch to go talk about, you know, the politics, because not everybody thinks like the way we do. And even in our office, we all don't share the same views, but we don't freak out and like want to beat the crap out of each other either. We need to just poke fun at each other, and that's about it. Oops, I think I'm too far out now. Did we drift out? Yep. That's the other thing about the fishing job, is you do wind up drifting. I hope they put an anchor strip in this. Then you can just get out here, drop anchor, and fish, and not have to try to stay in the circle. There we go. How far are we up on fish? Oh, so we got about 100 more to go. Any queens, I'm presuming, as in the people queens? Or you can go card game on that one. Oh, go fish. That's what I was thinking too, because it's that or it's the, like the card game. I haven't played that in... No, I haven't played that game in, God, who knows how long. I don't even think I was able to get my own kid into it. She liked playing Monopoly, and then... And, what was it? Oh, I made like a craps board one time. I bought a big thing of felt and built a wall around it, so it was like a half craps table, and she wanted to learn about shooting craps. I'm a good dad, teaching my kid how to gamble. I'm not. And then same with like blackjack. I think this is back when she was like 4, so this was about 13, 14 years ago. I was watching a documentary on Discovery Channel about the MIT blackjack team, and I had heard about it, but never really heard much in detail on it, so it was a pretty good thing. I want to say it was like 3 hours long, and so I was just flipping through cards. I knew the basic just card count, and hearing how the strategies work, this and that, and so I went to like the dollar store and bought like 10 packs of cards and started flipping through it. And she sat down one day and asked what I was doing, and so I explained it to her, and then we're just flipping through the cards, and I'd stop and I'm like, what's the count? And she would tell me. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure the count is this. She would tell me to go back and count them again, and she'd be right. I mean, my own kid, she was like 4 and schooling me on it. That looks like we floated away again. Alright, let's see if we can I don't know if she still remembers all of it and the strategies, but if she was, I think we can take her like to Vegas or something and probably get 86 from a bunch of casinos. Oops. It should just about have them all. Perfect. Couple more. I'll just put the marker back out here. I always get lost going back. And a couple more fishies and that'll be an easy 20 grand right there. Minus the salary. Oops. Did I drift out again? I sure did. Dang. Okay, let's roll a little closer. Throw out a fishing pole in the water. We don't need it. Oh shit, now I gotta go out of the... That's what happens when you stay seated and you try to go fishing. So now you gotta leave out of the area, however far that is. And then go back in and re-trigger it. There we go. I keep forgetting to do that. And there we go. Get the last two. Alright, head back. It's actually a nice backdrop. That could make a good thumbnail. Yeah, maybe that'll make a good thumbnail. I'll see if I can capture that later. I know Wednesday's live stream is going to be a tough one for me. I'm going to have my iPad sit up next to me with the hockey game on because playoffs start. And I'm a Pittsburgh fan, so Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are going to be going at it. So it's a Civil War game on top of it being a playoff. Oh, that's okay. I mean, even with my my 360 controller, I still am pretty jerky with it. I have the software I've been using. It's REWSAD or REWSAD. Nice. Yeah, but this program here will let you like change out, you know, like the sensitivity of the sticks and stuff, and then configure what button does what for the game. It's a nice little program, but I'm still trying to get the left stick dialed in so it's not so jerky all over the place. River setting down, 15 minutes for... Oh, crap. Well, hopefully with the reboot it'll still keep me up on here. Alright, return to boat. Don't fall in the water, because that's a pain in the ass to get back out.
It's too damn funny, Marshall. Wow.
Was it, this is the world ends today. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let me, get up here in my car and I'll pull it out for you. Alright, so it's REWSAD. There you go. Yeah, I think I just paid like for the full, there's like a couple different tiers on it, and I just got the highest tier. It was like 17 bucks, I think. Like, I must sell my I fish off and get this car to the garage just so I don't have to put in an insurance claim. Because I've been caught in a server reboot before and nipped with the $5,000 insurance. There we go. Roll the window down. If I get pulled over, I'll just muse the world's gonna end in like 10 minutes and I got rotting fish in the car. Dead man's curve for me here. I've been all over that rock with a car and a motorcycle. Tell him God has spoken to me. He told me the world's gonna end in 10 minutes. One way to use the shoulder. Oh shit! That's what I was assuming, that he does it early in the morning, but he just popped up saying that they're rebooting and
Gotta wait for server reset.
15 minutes for updates. So unless it was a major bug or something he was fixing. I gotta be careful going through here because I've ended up in down that way. Oh shit! Hey, fan off DOJ's OCRP, thanks for the follow, really appreciate that. Now we're just trying to beat the server reset. Actually, we'll just stop over here. Oh, damn it. Stop right up here at the garage and we'll save it. That might be it, or I think if you were been on Discord and kind of sees what happened or transpired over the last 2 days, that might be what he's fixing also. I just don't advertise it on the stream, just because that's just more for our knowledge. But it's just something that needed to be fixed. Nothing that nobody would have ever noticed or seen, I guess, or would have thought of. Well, that's why Dave's the man on being an admin. Oops, there we go. Let's just get this bad boy in the oh, shit. There. Alright, let's put this in the garage. Alright, so we'll just kind of... Oh, yeah. So, we got the server reset popping up. I just put the car back so we don't lose it. And we'll just kind of hang out here for a minute and see what we got in the inventory. Food and water, we're still good. Money, I'm doing alright. So I'm just trying to get some money to go buy the Sand King. And then, think of a good name for my my country character. I was looking at a couple of like funny names to make up as what your redneck name is, based on like your birth date, your month, the day, and what like last number your phone number ended in and stuff like that. So some of them were kind of funny, but I'm trying to come up with something that's not too bad and not too hard to say. Some of them were just like, I can't pronounce that. Maybe I can throw something up on the Twitter here. The all. Maybe. It has been in in the garage. Will is your... There we go. There we go. While the Almighty server God has spoken, my vehicle's in place in the garage. Your will is your way. Like, too bad. I was actually starting to get moving here to make a little dough, so that would put me at about 65. Do another run, that would put me at 85, probably about 90, 95 after 2 runs. That'll get me the other truck. Not sure how much upgrades are going to cost on it. Guess we'll figure that out after we buy it. Well, I guess while we wait, we can see what kind of screenshots we can come up with. That might be good. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at wanting to buy a house, so if I decide to go... Why is he looking the wrong way?
Anyone know if they actually got the tow script working yet?
There we go.
As far as I know, no.
Oops. There we go.
Hopefully that might be for the update.
Perfect. Do a little selfie here. I have no idea where the screenshots on this on 5M is saved at.
No.
Oop.
We can only hope.
I should just probably go jack that.
I think they've always had problems with this tow script no matter what 5N community you're in, really.
Yeah, I can agree with that one on the tow strip.
I just tried something that seemed to work. Go get the truck, change jobs so I could get something other than 12 bucks, go to unemployed, and I was able to keep the truck. And you don't have to deposit for the truck, so shit.
Oh, nice.
That's my only problem with the towing. Can't do anything with the little tow truck. Excuse me. The flatbed you can't do shit with to get money. So you're only stuck with the little hook, the tow truck. The little tow truck, you can't do missions with it, so you have to rely on civs. Do anything. And there's no way to make any money.
Well, that...
Good RP though, but still.
That kind of sucks. I thought they were gonna do that with some job stuff. Okay, well. Alright, server admin god, commence to reboot. Oops, wrong. Too bad you can't roll back further on those chats. Oh, that's nothing. Hey, look, a dog. Come here, puppy. I don't know what kind of emotes I can do. Let's see. I guess we can make it look like medic. That might work. There you go. Close enough.
It's gonna be a beautiful weekend. Now we getting some sun at the beach.
Yes, it is. It is a beautiful weekend. I wish I had one. I would. Let me see. Let's see if there's any type of emotes for that. I got stupor. No, I mean, the best I can do is sit back and party while we wait for Dave. And the dog's like, look at me. You gonna give me a drink of that?
It's all good.
Like, yeah, it is. What was the cell phone? Was it C? No. I wonder if they got the key commands over here. B's pointing, which I knew that. Oh, it was why. Duh. Yeah, so you got your cell phone here. I guess you can call them mechanic, ambulance. This lets you do like 911 with a cell phone, and then you can send it out as anonymous, I believe. Or maybe it goes to all police. I don't remember on it, but I haven't used it either. Alright. Almighty server god. Emotes. What else do we got? Maybe we can do here we go. We're at the beach, so let's just kind of run down to the water here. Hey, come on, Dave, you're slowing down my mojo. Perfect, right here. So, what was that? Okay, emotes. Unbathe. There we go. We'll just enjoy the sun while we wait. Yeah, still on the quiet side. Where's this? What the heck is going on up here? There's no... Okay, oh, whatever. I should have started a timer, and that way there I would have known how long I had. I probably could have got those fish dropped off. I guess what else is on the map? Oh, there it goes. Okay, let me roll it over here real quick to the intermission, and I'll reconnect back up as soon as the server's back up. Alright, we're back. Yay! So we had an update done on the server. I'm not quite sure what was all done, so it's like Christmas. I guess we'll find out. But I got some fish in the car that I need to go... What the hell? Okay, get in the car. Nope, not that. Oh, turn that down. So I need to go get this fish dropped off before it all starts sinking, and get in the car. There you go. Before all my fish start stinking and cops get out. Oops, I guess we'll turn the audio back up here. There we go. Oh shit, where did that car come from? Nope. I got rotting oh shit. That was bad. Okay. Alright, so let's get this rotting fish dropped off here because it's starting to stink. That was the first one on the server. Or, well, probably not, but it just popped up, so I'm like, connect. Oh, that was bad. How's my car looking? Well, apparently not on my screen. I guess I'm okay. Or maybe I just kind of hit the jump and I don't know. They didn't complain. They didn't cuss me out, so. That was a bear claw. If that's a bear claw, then I'll take it. Could be a donut hole. I would not be surprised if there's the visible car. There's one in the very beginning of my stream. I don't know. I didn't really see a lot of people on that at that point. But I was turning up from 68 on the Highway 1. And I was just rolling. Next thing I know, I got knocked out of my car and my car was rolling away. Oops. Not paying attention. So I don't know what happened there. So I'll have to go back and look at the video. Oh, you're shitting me. You mean I gotta go all the way back and go back on job again? Oh, my fish is gone. Oh no, my fish is still there. Okay, well shit, I guess I have to go all the way back on job. So let's reset this, because I remember last time this shit all broke and nothing worked right. Kind of sucks. I gotta drive all the way across town to go unemployed, back to a fisherman, restart the job, and then go back and drop the fish off. Come on, it's Dukes of Hazzard here. Okay, well, I'm not waiting on you people. Move. Come on, people got money to make and people to go see. No cops out here yet. I'll take it. Alright, let's go to the job shop thing here. Ah, shit, what the hell am I doing? Come on, jump over the wall. It's not that hard. No, stay in the circle. There you go. So, unemployed. Back to fisherman. Oh, wait. Is there something new on there? Oh, they got... Okay, no, the mechanic was there. Never mind. Thought that was new.
I just need a refill on my anxiety meds.
Now, let's re-go back on the fish job. And then drop these stinky fish off. Nobody eat at the restaurant. Oh, somebody's already doing a... Oh, needing a taxi or Uber. How many people are on right now? A fair amount. I don't know how many are Leo, but... Oops. Hey, CH2350. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I got... All my cars are going to wind up looking like this one. I call it the Witch Doctor Green. So... Any one of them shows up in a stream this color. I only have 2 cars, but anything that shows up like this, you'll know who it is. There's one of Jeff's streams. It was from Monday, where Ryan got ran over at the clothes shop. If you look in the background, sitting at the corner by the donut shop, you'll see my car pull up to the stoplight. I was just kind of watching. I'm like, hey, that looks familiar, and I'm like, oh god, that's me. And at the same time while I was streaming. Oh shit, he was hauling ass. Okay. Oops, did I hit him? Yup, scratch my front end. If you scratch my car... I'm only hauling butt because I have to go back here and go back on the fishing job just to sell my fish that I had prior to the server update.
Holy shit!
It's like, holy shit, yes, very much so. Okay, worker clothes. And let's go back to the restaurant. J James 1233, hey, how's it going? Kind of got right back in just in time. We had a server update and kind of going back through here and trying to sell off some fish here. Job wise, I've done this one, the fishing job, the mining job, the garbage job. I haven't done the taxi one yet. I've done law enforcement on another community. Out of all of them, I like the mining and the fishing one because they pay the best. But to make the most money per hour, the fishing job will actually give you more. Alright, let's make our own lane here. Whoa, that would have been bad if I would have kept on going. Yeah, I was wanting to get 2 fishing jobs knocked out because I want to go buy a Sand King, because I'm working on making a new character. Trying to come up with some good redneck names. I mean, I live in a good old country town, so I gotta have something that'll match up with the character for the truck. Oh, I made a light. Good enough.
Yo, dude.
I'll make my own light on this one. It's green.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
Make my own lane. Cletus. I think somebody's actually running with Cletus, which is the only reason why I wasn't thinking about it. I think like Cletus, there's like a Jim Bob or something like that also out here. I know I'd like to do a Hans and Franz character with no girly man. I think that would be awesome. Get pulled over with 2 of them in the car and just start talking to the cop that he's a girly man. I thought I was just getting lit up. This has got me driving all over town. Oh yeah, I just think about it with like Martin Short and God, I forgot who the other guy was who was doing it. Oh, that would be funny too. Oh my God, that would be. That's why I think these. I like GTA Online, but I like this way more because I don't have to worry about dying every 8 seconds. You know, and you can come up with some random stuff like that to do. I thought about, you know, if it was doing like police to do the Super Trooper thing, but for being on the Leo side, you got to keep the professionalism there, just the immersions at that point, because I don't know of any officer, at least the ones that I work with, would ever do that. Yeah, no kidding. You missed the live stream the other day. I was rolling up through Paleto Bay doing like a $1.05, $1.10, and then the highway patrol that pulled me over said he was doing me a favor and only wrote me up for 40 over at 100. I'm like, okay, thanks. I was trying to go to jail. I mean, I got Super Dave in jail, but I couldn't get Tony Montana in jail. It was close. I was going over to a 24/7 in Sandy, and I just stopped off at the Yellow Jack and popped off a shot of tequila, so my guy was drunk. So I parked the car, and before I got out, a couple of highways, or not highways, counties rolled up, and they just wanted to take a look at my car. And I never got out of the car, but the screen's all wavy and stuff. It's like, well, I avoided that DUI. Alright, I just want to do one more fishing job to get the money for the Sand King. Just shy, because I think it's at 70 grand. Alright, grab the, oops. I don't know all of these streets through here very well, so...
We're not really supposed to talk about it. But if you make a large donation, I can tell you more.
Hey, iDangerous.
Well, think about
Yeah, I'm really loving the OCRP community. I'm glad it's growing fast. I think Jeff said something about there was like 150, 170 people so far on the server. Probably even more than that. I know he didn't have the exact figure number on it. Oops, there we go. Let's head on out to the old fishing spot one more time, catch some fish. I don't think there's a lot of people in here. Let's take a look. No, we're still okay. And I think a lot of these Leos might be doing civ work. Yeah, I can definitely see that being close to 200 people at this point. Probably even more than that, because I think tomorrow they're opening applications back up. At least that's what the original rumor was. So I can see a huge influx of people coming in. For the life of me, I wish I remembered what the new link was for the applications. I would throw it out there. Because I know from what I used when I first started is completely different to what it is now. Because mine was just we started off with just filling out a Google form, and now they have a pretty awesome little website, looks like, which schedules up your interview and everything. Make my own lane here. Yeah, I mean, from here I know where I'm going. I just leave the GPS on just because I'll pass it every now and then. And earlier I was saying that there's never anybody on the Great Ocean Highway, and somebody made a liar out of me. It was actually parked in a medium. Yeah, I could see another 100+ people. Hats off to Nicole, Dave, and Jeff, and I think even Bugs has been getting in on the interviews. That's a lot of applications and people to go to talk to. And I don't know if I could ever do that. But they're a joy to talk to. I enjoyed my interview time with them. They're pretty awesome people. Nice. I had Nicole for my interview. She was really chill. I think we kind of touched on the application a little bit. At least we, went over the basis of it. And otherwise it was just like, just chatting. And from what I heard, I think Bugs had actually moved to Florida. He just packed everything up in California and moved out that way. I was watching a video with where Jeff went out to visit Bugs for like vacation. I don't know exactly how far back it was. I shouldn't have been too far back. But I was looking at the video and I'm like, this area looks familiar, and then they stopped off and they got gas, and I'm like, oh my god, I know this area, because the last place I worked at was a home builder, and we were actually building not too far from where Bugs was living, at least at that time. Oh shit, missed my turn. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's like, well, I know where you're at. I'm not quite sure where Polecats lives at, but I did see the video he threw up on doing a ride-along with Highway Patrol. And my friend's like, they're in California somewhere. Do you know where this is at? So I just kind of looked at him like, yeah, they're right here. And he's like, wait, what? And so I kind of brought it up on Google Maps and showed him they were rolling around the Napa area and up through Calistoga and stuff. It was actually pretty cool just because knowing the area. Okay, so Polecat's down in San Jose as well. Okay. I thought he was further up towards like Napa County, Sonoma. Let's run out here. We just need to get one more fishing job in to get this truck. And before the wife gets home. She's off in a sparring clinic right now because our tournament we have coming up on Saturday, she's doing sparring. In Oakland? Yeah. How anybody survives in Oakland, I don't know. I hated when I was having to go down to San Jose and I'd have to take 880 back up through Oakland and just pray to God the car wouldn't break down. I mean, it was a brand new car, but you never know. Don't get a flat tire or something. Oh, there's a shark. Don't fall out of the water, we're gonna get eaten. I mean, I heard there's supposedly some nice parts to Oakland, I just don't know where. And ever since I could remember as a kid, I don't recall of like an upscale neighborhood. But Oakland's Oakland. You know, to one their own. I like San Fran myself, you know, like the Marina District and all down through that way. But I think just trying to survive there for monetary wise, for cost of living, it's just absolutely insane. Oops, I'm a little off my target here. Nope, mark it. I know the townhomes that we sold for a place that I worked for, it was a home builder. They were selling 1,800 square foot townhomes around like 1.2, 1.3 million down in San Jose. And I was like, that's just absolutely ridiculous. Hey, Kevin22A, how's it going? Yeah, welcome to the realm. We got the little bit of a fishing job here, trying to get some money for our Sand King that we're gonna pick up here. Alright, so get that going and emote fishing. Yeah, Bugs is definitely a Raiders fan. I haven't followed football in God who knows how long. Once I got into hockey back in like 89, 90, I was done with every other sport, and that's the only thing I've ever stayed on top of. That's what I was saying, like Wednesday is going to be a hard live stream for me. I'm going to have my laptops, or not my laptop, my iPad sit up next to me streaming the Pittsburgh-Philadelphia game. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, but it's, you know, first round playoffs and it's a Civil War game on top of that. It's going to be absolutely insane. I always made fun of football. It's like they want they want 10, 15, 20, you know, however much millions that they want for playing 12 seconds of play at a time at the most. Where you see a guy on a shift can go 7-8 minutes up and down the ice, you know, per shift, easy, and they don't make the kind of money that football players make. At least most of them don't. There are a few that do. Oh, I think I left out of the area here. Where's my... There we go. Let's try to roll back up in the area here. But, you know, comparing hockey, football, baseball, soccer, and everything else, it's apples and oranges. We all have our own. Yeah, they do. I think they have a larger concussion rate than football does, because I mean they're playing games back to back. But I've noticed the last couple seasons that I've been watching more heavily, because I have the NHL network now, that the concussions have been really dealt with. So they're suspecting the players being pulled and under evaluation and could be out for a couple weeks, which is great to see. I don't know if football's actually stepped it up to that point yet or not. I think they just figure they'll just wait until after they retire and then turn their backs on them. Oh, dang. Man, he must have some scarring then going on in the brain for the memory loss. I mean, some of the hits that these guys take is just insane. But at the same time, I think it makes for good hockey. Well, at least the waves aren't too bad and not drifting me away right now. Just about, well, 3/4 of the way, roughly. This is probably one of the more peaceful jobs that you could do in here. Nice, yeah, you got your whole evening wrapped up there. Mine will be training on Thursday. I think I have a class I need to teach on Friday, and then tournament on Saturday. And then Sunday, hopefully I'm coherent enough to to get out of bed, because it's going to be a long day Saturday. Alright, we're just about there. There we go. So let's get back in here and get this stuff sold off so we can go buy the truck. Get an idea of what the upgrades are going to cost, and we'll probably wind up saving that one for either just a recording or the next live stream. You could do like what I did. I brought up, I want to say it was on NHL, they have like a live text basically of what's going on in the game, play by play. Almost as good as watching it to a degree, because you start watching as a text pop in, you want to start screaming at your phone like, what are you thinking, what are you doing? I know I was judging a testing, because in our martial arts school, once you're a black belt candidate or a black belt and above, you start judging the lower color belts in their testing, you know, make sure they're doing their stuff right. So I'd have my phone kind of propped up in front of me just a little bit. This was, I think, last year. So I had the game going on kind of as the texts were popping up, and as I was judging everybody, make sure they were doing their stuff right. Because some of it's like, okay, they're doing push-ups. I've already counted the number of push-ups you've done. I don't need to keep watching this person do the one thing. We usually get like 3 or 4 people, and we just kind of spread them out. It's like, make sure they're just doing what they're doing, and then just kind of look down real quick. It's like, you don't want to cheer when a goal gets scored while they have what's going on. Wife would be always like, just turn it off, turn it off. I'm like, no, this is exciting. There we go. I haven't tried Game Center at work. I know my counterpart who takes care of all the network side of stuff, he's got a lot of stuff locked out for streaming and things like that. So I think the most I can do is maybe read a few things, and that's about it. Usually what I do is take my laptop in and just tether it off my phone, and I can get what I need that way. Oops, wrong button there. So let's haul ass down here. Oh, that's too bad it doesn't show video. I mean, that's the whole thing, is kind of watch the highlights as things happen. Let's see how many people are up on here. Get more. One of their, oh, somebody killed that. Well, he already got a new PC, unfortunately. He, built his own machine, a hybrid PC Mac running a Hackintosh on it. I know, Mac, Hackintosh, Macintosh, you know. Why is he running Mac and not true Linux? I have my laptop's a Mac, so it works. It does what we need it to do. He's I know with our network, which is funny, is we have Comcast right now, and they laid fiber throughout the city for us. And we were on a contract where I forgot what it was specifically. The contract was, but in a sense, we didn't pay anything but a fixed price on the lines ran through, which is dark fiber, because there's no active internet connection to it. Oops, just got ourselves a, looks like a follower here. Let me fix that. Ah, it's Epic Death Ninja, just followed. Hey, thanks for the follow. Yeah, but we got this like dark fiber, and so Comcast was like, well, our contract's up with you, we're gonna charge you like X amount of dollars to every site that you have. We're like, no. So I think we're looking at maybe running our own fiber or going with somebody else, but our speeds are gonna drop because of it. So, you know, streaming is gonna definitely be a big no-no. Hopefully they don't take away my YouTube. I mean, that's kind of, it's slow is what gets me through today. I don't know if Google is up here yet. I mean, I know Google's only about 200 miles away from here, so I don't think they brand Google Fiber up here, or if they're using an existing backbone or whatever their plan is. But as far as I know, it's not up here yet. I think their talks was like 1 gigabit connection to everybody's home. I'd have to go back and look into it. If I was able to get like 1 gig up and down and have a dedicated connection, I would jump on it in a heartbeat. Yeah, no, we have like AT&T as I think we're looking at, just because they already have an infrastructure in place. I think if anything, we would probably just wind up running our own fiber. I mean, we can put our own city employees to work and maybe contract it out or something. I'm not sure how they would do it. I'm not part of the project on it. I just know Comcast. Oh, now I know what it was. It was the franchising agreement is what it was. And one of the good old governors here decided to sign that away, so therefore after 20 years, we were no longer on a contract. Actually, it was any agency that was on a franchise contract wouldn't benefit from any of whatever it is that you would get from it. I don't know all the details of what the contract entailed, but I think it was like a fixed amount or it was a reasonable price. AOL. That's what I need to open up my my Outlook every day and say, "You got mail." I'll be like, "No, I don't." Come on, I need to make this exit. A couple of CDs. I think we all have a couple of those. Yeah, it would take like 5 minutes to load too. I think I even have AOL on floppy. I might even have Prodigy disc laying around. Just because, you know, I can hang it around my neck and, you know, look like a rap star or something. I'm surprised there's no cops out here getting. I've been blowing through every light. That'll make it work. Alright, so sell this stuff off real quick and then we'll go buy our new truck. Oh, 28.8. I think my first modem was a 2400 baud. And then I upgraded to a 14.4, which was like $200. But that was like night and day difference. I was living on Easy Street with that one. And then eventually I upgraded to the 56.6 when that was more of the mainstream. And then went with cable internet after that, and I never looked back. I'm like, who wants dial-up? I think he does have dial-up. I don't ever see him gaming anymore, so I'm not sure what's going on with that there. I know I like playing Star Trek Online, so he'll play with me on that one as well. And I don't see him contributing to our fleet. I'm kind of doing all the work there. Gonna have to text him and ask him what's up with that.
Hey man, thanks for returning the call. Okay, so I know a guy who manages a pill farm.
Alright, get the rest of this fish knocked out here.
Right, gotta cut costs somewhere, and I, my friend, have a hookup on China.
Yeah, but tethering should be faster than a satellite. I mean, we got one of our friends that I worked with before. He's on the, I forgot what it is, but it's satellite. So, but he's got a data cap. His latency's horrible. Although Elon Musk said something about he wanted to put out a, what was it, like internet or satellite internet out to everybody, to where they would get like some crazy amount of speed. I think it's HughesNet. Sounds right, or something along those lines. But Elon Musk was talking about something, putting up like satellites all around the planet so everybody has internet with like fast speeds. But it still comes down to latency, and you're shooting a wireless connection up to space, and you're not shooting fiber to, you know, to a central server somewhere. Yeah, that's true. 4 gig. Well, I know, like one of my friends, his is what was it, like 200 gigs a month is what he gets, and as soon as he hits that data cap, his speeds drop down to slower than slower than dial-up. Yeah. I think it was good for anybody that did not want to game and barely use the internet for anything else except maybe to look something up real quick. But other than that, it's like, forget it. I just realized I probably should put this car in the garage, but we'll be okay. Oops. My car's so dang low to the ground. Alright. Dial up speed for 29 days out of the month. He would probably have been better off shotgunning modems. Yeah, I know, like my friend, he blows through his data within the first 2 or 3 days of the month, and then he goes and tethers off of his cell phone, which is AT&T, and then blows through the data on that within another day or two, and then he's pretty much screwed for the rest of the month. I thought it was on the off-roads here. Is this it? No, that's... I can't see this. Although that would be pretty dope to have, but it's not what I'm looking for. Was it the Sand King? I was only 55. I thought it was 70. That would be a good Super Dave car there. I just don't have 200 grand for it. Let me just flip through here. No, so what is the Sand King I'm thinking of? So yes, I want to buy that. I gotta back this up somewhere. Gotta do a 900-point turn. Actually, we'll park it up in the front because I really don't want to get a ticket on it yet. There we go. And let me register this bad boy too. Oops, wrong button. There we go. I got the CAD set up off screen, so just because of my my email address on that. Not that one. That's the wrong one. Oh, ISDN. I remember when that was like the big thing at the time. Mine was like what was it? ADSL, which was when I was living in Oregon. That was the big thing, but it required a line of sight to the antenna, so it was like wireless. And then what was it? Excite at Home came out. Which was like a spin-off from, what was it, like TCI cable. And so I wound up jumping up to that, so they gave you 10 megs down and 10 megs up, and I was like living a high life at that point. Create a plate. We'll register that to here, and that was what, 42 KX0472. It was a... Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the TCI. God, why can't I get the Sand King on here? Oh, JMC vlogs. Thanks for the host, man. That's awesome. That'll definitely kick up some more viewers over here and see us try to deck out the Sand King. I cannot find the Sand King in the CAD. Let me pop out and pop back in. This thing will be dope when it's all colored up. Oh, the Vapid. That's right. Jeez, I should have been paying to that. Vapid Sand King. Looks like Vapid has a little bit of everything in here. There it is. Was it the XL or the SWB? I'm a 70s baby myself, so But yeah, I think TCI was in Oregon when I was up there, and that was back in 98, 99. I left Oregon in 2006, 2007. No, 2006. God, I can't get my time straight. So we'll just call this brown, 'cause that's what it is. Bison brown sounds good. Brown on this one as well, and we'll say it got a valid insurance. Oh, there goes the dogs being ding dongs again. And I want to register it in Florida. Alright, so car is now registered. Let me get the other one. Oh, I left it on. Better turn it off before the gas runs out on this thing. Okay, let me take my other car back to the garage and then come back and we'll take this over to the custom shop. Alright, there we go. Where's the nearest one? Is it the one right around the corner? It is. We'll borrow Uncle Frank's car when we get over there. He'll be more than happy to give us a ride back. Oops. Whoa. This apple bottoms up to Alta. Okay. I mean, I could say I remember the 80s well, but I was a little taught as in the 70s. Where's the garage? There it is. And look at that. Uncle Frank left us a car here for us. Gotta love Uncle Frank. And put this one back. Well, no, my vehicle hasn't been stored. It's still sitting here in front of me. Return. There we go. Gone. Oh, he left us the good car too. Nice sports car. He must trust us. Alright, let's not try to break too many laws with Uncle Frank's car. But we are going to run this light. And this one. And we'll let him know we left it at the dealership. Yeah, and usually leaves us like some junky cars around, but he trusted us today with that one. Alright, let's paint this car up and make it look green. Alright, we'll run over to our good old customs over here. Got some money to burn. Oh, this thing sure turns like a brick. Oh, I gotta put the Dixie horn on this. Alright, well that's actually not too far for the customs, just over the bridge here. Oh, this thing has like no power. Might need to put a bigger engine and turbo on this thing. Oops, dang it, light just changed. Let's go! Alright, so just wants to paint our car. Oh shit, somebody's already in there. Well, guess that ain't gonna work out. Where's the next one at? Seems like everybody's catching on to that one. Next one is where? Well, that's way over there. I don't want to go way over there. There's that one. There's one. Yeah. Nothing else closer. I guess we'll go over here to where the mechanic is also. Hope he didn't just leave his car there. Oh shit, that would have been bad for them. I don't drive big trucks, unfortunately. I have a little ass car. We don't need these lights either. Or this one. I hate to say it, but there are just really no cops out here. And now that I said it, I'm gonna get pulled over. Oh yeah, we gotta put better brakes on this thing too. Come on, get out of the way so we can get in here and get this thing painted. There we go. There we go. Actually, we're going to leave it on so we can see the underglow, because we need underglow. So... what kind of wheels do we have? Anything on the high end? Man, tires and shit's expensive. Oh my god, there you go. I don't want like that, I want SUV rims. Oh, these are like... oh no, that would be like one of the dogs, because the wife just got home from sparring clinic. Yeah, sounds like a walrus though. Whatever happened to just like good old truck tires? Yeah, these are like all janky ghetto. I got one that he likes to let himself be known. Maybe all terrain? Oh, these are a little better. And those aren't bad. Was that the Dune Basher? Mudslingers aren't too bad, I guess. I guess I'll go with the dark Dune Bashers. There we go. Where's the paint? So primary be good old green. Wait, what about secondary? What part's that gonna change? Okay, no, let's... I don't know, do we go dark on the bottom or dark on top? Is this gonna be that or not the olive green? Where's the rally green? Dark on top. That's what I was thinking. So we'll do that, and then the Raleigh green right up there. There you go. Now let's put the pearl scent on it. Where is my lime green? There we go. Perfect. Now this car will be knowing. I don't. Can we? Where's the headlights? Oh, we gotta put neons on it. Absolutely. So there we go. Got the green. And where are my headlights? My God, I can't see when everything gets up there like that. License plate. We want to do the dark. There we go. And the horn, we want, the heck is it? Musical, there it is. Musical 1, so we got the Dixie horn. And the last one, headlights, Xeons. How's that look? Can we change? It's getting there. That's just stock struts. That's not a big deal. I don't need a vanity plate. Windows tint, absolutely. We need pure black, as always. Windows is default. Aerials I don't need. I'll just start going through exhaust. Oh, I could put a cage on this thing? Really? I don't want a bed cap. And a roll bar. Got the double painted or painted. I like the idea of the roll bar though. Chrome I don't particularly care for. Hey Deadman71, thanks for the hosting there. That's awesome. Really appreciate it. I guess that'll go. That'll work for me. So exhaust. I don't have any like fat exhaust I can put on. Well, we got some front bumper stuff though. Yeah, I want to keep it with the green there. There you go. That works. Can we change out the grill? What's the default? That. Make it dark. There. Hood is default. Left fender. Well, we don't need to worry about the fenders. I don't care for the sunshade, really. Side skirts. Oh yeah. Now let's leave them off. We don't need no stinking side skirts. Is there a spoiler on this thing? Nope. Dashboard is default. I don't care about this. What the heck was that? Oh, that's just headlights were good. Horn were good. Hydraulics is nothing. Ornaments, nah. Seats. Shifter. Oh, that's all just internal shit there. Oh, what am I doing? Now let's see what kind of upgrades can we slap on this. Brakes, obvious. Oh shit, that's expensive. Engine. This thing's gonna get expensive. Nice. I don't know, Bruins have been putting on a pretty good season right now. No, I don't want to lower, I want it high. It's just about all my money. That more money than what I have. I guess we'll put a better transmission on it to start with. Okay, I think that's our mobile here. Oh shit, I didn't want to break the window. Probably because I had a gun on me. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Test a horn. Perfect. And the lights. That's right. And let's update the CAD with the new color here. Where is the CAD? There it is. And I don't see my car. There it is. Edit. So this is the Pearl scent. Can't find the green. Nice. Tampa's been doing really good this year. I think they've been pretty much holding the top spot out of the entire division. So we got what? Dark green. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Dang it. That's the wrong car. This one. So the Pearl. And gosh, dark green and EAR and there we go, and lime green. Perfect. What was it? Was the Vapid Sand King. The Vapid, dang it. Sand King XL. Scent. Dark, not dark blue, dark green. Just because I know some officer might give me a little bit of trouble because the color's not matching up. Lime green. Perfect. And minimize. Okay, let's go take this car back to the garage. Where's the nearest one? That looks like right back over here. Actually, we can just drop down to Alta Street. Yeah, Nashville, or Slashville as I prefer to call them, is a really fast team. I mean, to beat them, I think it's just to take away their speed. But I just don't care for with the way their guys play. Almost feels like they play like they try to play football. I mean, I get it, you got something to prove, but Pittsburgh still smacked them down in the Stanley Cup last year, so makes me happy. But they're a strong team, they're a fast team. I'm not a Nashville fan. I see most of their fans as what I call bandwagon fans. I don't think most of the people in Nashville knew what hockey was. Yeah, I agree on that one. I'm hoping for a three-peat myself, just because I don't think any as far as I can recall, I don't think any team's done a three-peat. But I'm assuming I'm more than likely wrong. Oops. Missed my turn here. God, I remember when they first came out. Yeah, I've been the Pittsburgh fan ever since like, God, what was it? 89, 90, somewhere in there. So, you know, I grew up all the way through the Mario Lemieux, Jaromir Jagr years. Alright, so gotta get out before. Why is it not tripping? Come on. I got this big ass thing. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so, well, we didn't get too much accomplished because of our update, and I didn't even go out to see what was all updated. But we finished out the fishing job and got our Sand King. Still have some upgrades to do to it. That's going to cost me a pretty penny. But I'm not overly worried about doing like mass amount of upgrades. I just want it to kind of be like the redneck vehicle. I'm going to need to think up a redneck character and get one created so I can go out and create some havoc with that. But I'm going to call the stream here. I wish we had more time, but I gotta go running around out of town. So I'll catch the replay on Twitch here. I'll have an upload on this hopefully Monday, if not Wednesday for this one here. Get it all encoded and get it up on YouTube. Links are down below and below the channel. Otherwise, I'll catch everybody later. Yeah, I'll catch you guys around and stay witchy.